Little bombs that basically go off in people's pockets.
It's startling every time you see these videos of the e-cigarettes exploding.
Tonight only on Denver 7, we're alerting you to an alarming spike in the number of cases that even surprised the state's top firefighter. And Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski and the Denver 7 team have been digging deep into the problem.
Tony, you've talked to doctors, to victims, visited vape shops with hidden cameras, and compiled an impressive amount of data.
And all that information, Shannon and Ann, is power. Bottom line here, we believe in the past several weeks we have put together the most extensive and comprehensive list of e-cigarette and e-cig battery explosions in the country. Our questions: what's happening? Why is it happening? And is anybody doing anything to figure this out? Tonight, the first of several reports as Denver 7 investigates.
It just happened so fast. Sparks started flying out of my pocket.
Mike Kapakowski's name made the list.
It was literally about a second or two of sparks, and then
my whole pocket just erupted.
Greg Ingram's on the list.
My pants caught on fire and then it all exploded.
Thought I'd been shot.
And you'll also find Craig Rentz's name on the list of Colorado burn victims. His explosion caught on camera.
The flash, the sight of the smoke, the smell of the smoke, the smell of burning flesh, my own burning flesh. I was in shock.
Mike, Craig, and Greg are 3 of 16 victims of e-cigarette and e-cig battery explosions treated last year.
This is the burn area right here.
In the burn center at University of Colorado Hospital.
We didn't see this 2 years ago. We've seen a significant increase in these in the past year.
We've taken care of 2 patients that were in the process of smoking it when it blew up. So they ended up with injuries to their face, their eyes. It's a significant problem.
Doctors Wagner and Victor have treated all the patients at the UC Health Burn Center.
We have been seeing this pattern and have been very concerned about it.
Denver 7 Investigates has compiled a database of e-cig battery explosions in Colorado and throughout the country. We've reviewed information from public records, court filings, internet reports, and fire response records. Our Colorado data from last year alone includes 16 at the UC Health Burn Center, 7 at Swedish Medical Center, a total of at least 34 e-cig battery explosions in just Colorado last year, with at least 27 ending with an injury.
They're like little bombs that basically go off in people's pockets.
It's not the pen, it's the batteries. So until they can make batteries that don't explode, these things aren't safe to use.
That's the opinion of 2 of the state's top burn surgeons. But what do customers hear when buying the e-cigarettes?
I was never told about the dangers. Had I been told, I never would have bought it, and I never would have put it in my pocket, certainly.
Wearing hidden cameras.
The explosions look pretty serious.
Yeah, they are.
Denver 7 Investigates randomly visited several Denver area vape shops.
It's a stupidity thing. They don't know what they're doing. They haven't taken the time to educate themselves.
I've seen the explosions on the news, on YouTube. What's causing?
These batteries here, they pack a serious punch.
At location after location in front of our hidden cameras, store managers blamed the powerful batteries and operator error, saying the victims usually contributed to the explosions.
You ever seen the videos of people with them exploding in their pockets? It's usually just because they took a battery by itself, like an individual battery, like a lithium ion, and they threw it in their pocket with their keys or their spare change.
They blamed you for what happened.
It's offensive. I wouldn't walk around with a pipe bomb in my pocket.
And both Craig and Greg say there was nothing else in their pockets when the battery exploded.
It was the only thing in that pocket, so it was really random.
So what we see in that video was caused by a single battery.
A single battery in my pocket with nothing else. No change, no keys. Cell phone was on the other side. There was nothing to instigate the explosion.
Now remember, Denver 7 Investigates has found at least 34 e-cig explosions in Colorado last year. The numbers we've uncovered. A bit of a wake-up call here?
Absolutely.
But according to this document, not a single e-cigarette explosion was ever reported to the state's fire marshal. Take a look. It reads, no fires were reported in Colorado in 2015 or 2016 that matched the reporting criteria for an e-cigarette.
There are no reports in that database right now that of any injuries or fires caused as a result of vape cigarettes.
Is that a problem?
Yes, for sure that's a problem.
Responding to the findings of our investigation, Colorado Fire Marshal Mike Morgan has alerted the National Association of State Fire Marshals, the National Fire Protection Association, and the U.S. Fire Administration, a move to get e-cig battery explosions on the national fire radar. Is this a big deal?
I think it has potential to be a really big deal.
Knowing what you now know, do you intend to do a deeper dig?
Yes.
A state fire marshal promising action, while burn victims and medical professionals call for more scrutiny, regulation, and accountability. A bright light on an alarming growth in explosions and injuries, and a concerning lack of warning to consumers.
Was there any warning label on your e-cigarette?
There was not.
On the battery?
There was not.
Should there be?
There should be. And selling an item that has that potential should be as clear as day so that you understand the risks of what you're putting in your pocket and putting up to your face.
Now, the managers at the vape shops also told our hidden cameras a simple solution to these explosions is a rubber or plastic carrying case for the battery. But here's the problem. Burn victims tell us where they bought them, nobody made that suggestion. A combination of a powerful battery, a lack of education, and a lack of regulation, all contributing to the explosions. And
scary stuff. Thank you, Tony. And Tony's investigation into the lithium-ion batteries in e-cigs is not over. Tomorrow night, we look at the growing national problem, including several explosions on airplanes and at airports.